met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face and the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes.
What's going on, moviegoers? So if you're new to the channel, my name's Christian and welcome to Zero Productions. Laurie Strode, Jamie Lee Curtis, has begun her first day on Halloween Kills as she took to her social media, letting all the fans know that it is beginning. I'm so excited. They're a couple weeks out already filming, but obviously Jamie Lee Curtis hasn't hit the set. But today she has officially started shooting her scenes. I cannot wait for Halloween Kills, you guys. I am so excited for next year. Loved Halloween 2019, 18 that is, my fault. And Halloween Kills, I'm so curious to see how they're going to take this story. All of the returning characters for this next movie, a bunch. Lonnie Lamb, Tommy Doyle, little Lindsay Wallace, like it's going to be crazy. And it's going to feel like a whole nostalgia base again. And spoiler territory now, there was some photos and video on Twitter of somebody recording a certain flashback scene for Halloween Kills, and it's looking like Michael was in the same scene as a child Lonnie Lamb. I was like, holy shit, like that's pretty intense. Like what could that scene be? That particular scene had to be before Michael started all the killings. You know, he's probably around his house or whatnot. You know, even before that had to be, I don't know. See, I wonder what that particular scene can be. Because Dr. Loomis was outside of the Myers house, and Lonnie Lamb and his little douchebag friends walk up to the house, and the funniest scene, I love that whole scene, he's like, hey Lonnie, get your ass away from there. A little small comedic scene was very impactful. Great scene. Didn't appreciate it back in the day, but now that I rewatch it, I laugh at it all the time because it's just so out of character for Dr. Loomis to do something like that. But I'm curious to know what is happening in this particular scene to have Michael and child Lonnie Lamb together. I don't know what's going to happen. Who knows? What if he goes back to the Myers house and, you know, Michael's there and it's just Lonnie Lamb and Michael comes out and he's like chasing this fucking kid down the block, like, get the fuck out of my house, kid. Something along those lines, but who knows? And the Haddonfield Memorial Hospital is apparently going to be in Halloween Kills as well. Last time we saw that was in Halloween 2, which is a film I actually enjoy. I think it's a good follow-up sequel to Halloween 1978. The whole hospital scene was kind of fucking creepy if you really think about it. Having being stuck in a hospital with Michael Myers with all the power out is kind of scary, and I wouldn't want to be there. So I'm curious to see why they go back there. Obviously, it's probably going to be another flashback scene. Or not even necessarily a flashback scene. It could just be a scene where, you know, they're taking some of the injured to, you know, the Haddonfield, you know, Memorial Hospital. It could happen. Or it could be a flashback scene to, you know, Laurie being there after 1978 and having Lonnie and Lindsay Wallace visit her. You know, it could be a major flashback scene. De-aged, you know, Jamie Lee Curtis, something along those lines. But I'm so thrilled, you guys. Jamie Lee Curtis is starting her, you know, her first day on set. You know, potential flashback scenes with Lonnie Lamb and Michael, you know, the Haddonfield Memorial Hospital. It's looking like we're getting some good stuff, you guys, and I'm pretty excited for Halloween Kills. But post your comments down below, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about Halloween Kills thus far. Anything you want to see in particular in this sequel. Maybe more deaths, maybe more gruesome deaths. We know in the Halloween franchise, there's been some pretty crazy deaths. I think out of all the films, the best deaths probably came from The Curse of Michael Myers. That one whole laundromat scene was fucking terrifying. That's probably the scariest one personally to me. Especially when he grabbed that dude's head and like turned it all the way around. That shit was gruesome. But please, post your comments down below, you guys. And thank you for taking time today to watch Zero Productions. Peace.